Hi, I'm Father Brendan Bartlett with the Diocese of Arlington. This is the third Sunday in Ordinary Time. Last weekend we saw in John's Gospel that how important it is to perhaps have somebody introduce us to Christ, and maybe the role that we play in introducing Christ into other people's lives. Well, what do we do once we've been introduced to Jesus Christ? The first and foremost important thing for us to do is to form a personal relationship with Him. We see that in the Gospel today, where it seems very strange that Jesus would walk up to these two men, Simon and Andrew, and just tell them to come and follow Him, that He's going to make them fishers of men. But we know from last week's Gospel that they had already been introduced to Him. They knew Him. They had spent some time with Him. And after that, Jesus takes the initiative and finds them in very mundane circumstances, the very ordinary workday circumstances of their lives. And what do? Because they had been prepared by being introduced to Jesus, and because they had come to know Him, they're ready to follow Him with docility. If Andrew or Simon or James or John had known that answering that call that day would end up in their martyrdom, they probably wouldn't have gone along with Jesus Christ. But they were docile and they were open to His mission, and over the time they learned what their true vocation was. Your challenge is to ask Jesus, how open am I being to your call? What is it that you want me to do in my life for you? Are you looking for a New Year's resolution? How about subscribing yourself and everybody you know to 2 Minutes to Virtue? It's kind of a big deal, like me.